Some NBA basketball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Grady Dick, and it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the
man!
Oh my
He had the runway, and he let it rip. Nice. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Dick with a miss. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Barnes with a screen on Ivy. Barnes passes to Barrett. Back to Barnes. And stolen by Cunningham. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And Kate Cunningham has his fingerprints all over sequences like that.
Barrett a screen on Thompson. Outside Barrett. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Barrett against Cunningham. From the arc. Drains the triple. Cunningham's got 5.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Here's Dick. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Grady Dick.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Ivy's shot is off. Here's Duren. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Barrett passes to Barnes. And here's Pirtle.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Duren. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 so far. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
He's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Thompson with a steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, JP Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play, even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Outside Barnes. Outside Dick. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, something I think everyone notices about Scotty Barnes is that infectious enthusiasm. The guy celebrates every big play for him or his teammates.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
But he's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
Here's Cunningham. That one goes in. Cunningham's got 14 points. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Detroit on top. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett, and it's Ingram in at the 3, small forward. Here's the 3. Cunningham attacks the 3. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's called. In with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the city of...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
R.J. Barrett, first personal foul.
People will worry that this would slow the
After line for your Pistons, Cunningham.
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
That free throw good from Cunningham. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Inside. And the dunk by Duran.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Stewart, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Barrett goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Barrett's got 9.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Dick. And it's Cunningham missing. Raptors trail by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Ingram with a screen on Stewart. Here's Barnes. He got a piece of it.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clock at 4. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
And he goes in for the dunk.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
Jakob Poeltl, first personal foul. 13 foul.
Tries again.
Well, just staying alert right there, R.J. Barrett with some nice defense.
Driving in. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play.
Personal foul.
That one on Thompson. And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Ingram with a screen on Cunningham. Barrett with it. Now Thompson defending. Ingram against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Ingram for 3. Ingram's got 6 here in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Dick. Poeltl, the pass to Ingram. Poeltl with a screen on Thompson. Back to Poeltl, knocked away. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Poeltl's got his first basket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Cunningham drives in. Yep, that one goes.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
Barrett passes to Ingram. Back to Barrett. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Count it. Barrett's got 16 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Cunningham steps on the gas. And a two-handed jam.
That Cade hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
The Raptors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
All right, guys, let's swing. Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Paul Reed. And it's Holland in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Beasley outside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Hardaway. Beasley outside. Right wing. And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, Schroeder just letting this long shot fly, and he finds the angle he wants.
Here's Walter. Pass to Mobo. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Detroit with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Quickly with the ball. He's against Reed. Back to Quickly. They need this. And Reed pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Sinks the tray.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Barron is screen on Ivy. And it's Dick off the drive. And he comes up with a bucket. Dick's got his second bucket on the night.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
It's Thompson, high post. Back to Cunningham. Knocks down the triple. Cunningham's got 31.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Pirtle's got his second basket.
I don't know how you say this in Austrian, but that's bully ball. Jakob Pirtle.
Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Dick. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. On the take. And he's going for the lob. Turin in the post. He's working on Pirtle. Thompson outside. Turin with a screen on Barrett. Ivy. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Barrett passes to Ingram. Thompson pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Stewart outside. Shoots over Barnes. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Stewart's gotten his first points in this one.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
Here's Barnes. Here he goes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A little bit of showtime there from Scotty B.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Thompson gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A line change here for Toronto. Schroeder, he's checked in for Detroit. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Ivy against Quickly. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Quickly. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Pistons ahead, up by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our state. Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in, down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Barnes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Cunningham finds Duran. Back to Cunningham. Six to shoot. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 9-point game. An open look for Ingram. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Now here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And here's Ingram outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
Here's Cunningham. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 35 in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Dick. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Okay, powers it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Raptors trail by 8. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Barnes a screen. Here's Dick. Misses the 3. Detroit has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Ingram against Thompson. Shoots. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Pistons lead by 10. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Ivy outside. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up.
2 minutes remaining.
Baseline try. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
When it comes to interior scoring, Pirtle, as efficient as they come.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Barrett. Some solid defense from Barrett. Raptors trail by 8. That was true. He's now 9 of 10.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Nails it from 3. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Ingram. And here's Cunningham outside. And Detroit another 3.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pistons.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 45 points.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Jacob Pirtle, assisted by R.J. Barrett.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day,
NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Now Ball. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. Here's Ball. Cunningham with some nice D.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
It's tipped, taken away by Williams. Miller with the ball. Duran picks him up. Miller kicks the ball. And it's blocked.
Well, his block numbers may not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
And stolen by Ivy. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. That one falls.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
To Okogie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Ball with a wide open look, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Miller outside. Cunningham with some nice D. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Heat in Miami. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Out to the right wing. And here's Stewart. And Duran slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
Now, here's Ball. They trail by 3, and Ball slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Ball against Ivy. Here's Stewart. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Bridges. Outside Williams. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Pass to Duran. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Okogie in its small forward.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart a screen. Lets it go from deep. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Shoots the 3. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Detroit leading by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duran, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by the Hornets. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Bridges a screen on Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's Ball with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 11 points. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
Good on the triple.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Detroit leading by 11. Cunningham finds Duran. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left here in the second.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
For 3, Kogi. Good. The nice assist for Williams. He has 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ball against Thompson. Williams sets a screen for Ball. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Cunningham. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Takes it inside, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. He's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ivy with the bucket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Hornets.
They have to lock it down defensively.
Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Tobias Harris is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Schroeder after Charlotte getting the 3. Banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got his first points of the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's man. He's guarded by Schroeder, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Asar Thompson.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it early. Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Williams, a screen on Beasley. There's Green with the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons leading by 18. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Man with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Nurkic the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hardaway with it. Fires from deep. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Williams. They kick it out to Green. Off target at the rim.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. Pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
In the corner, Smith with it. Nobody near Nurkic. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 6, sinks the triple. Hardaway has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Schroeder. The offensive rebound, Green. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
Pistons leading by 18. Schroeder kicks to Harris. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
From deep, Williams. The shot, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Hardaway. Cloak loose. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And then Smith with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead, up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward spot. There's the lob to Bridges and stolen by Harris. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Ball. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Over Ball. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Hornets trail by 19. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the officials call a traveling violation. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise. Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Ball against Thompson. Ball feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Duran.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot. And boy, is he producing.
And a deep three from Ball. On the three off target.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Thompson in the bubble.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. There's Ball with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Bridges outside. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. And that'll be his third foul so far. Cunningham outside. Fires the three. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 21. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Miller, no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day. What a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Pistons basketball.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 31.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys.
Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like Coming up live. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There's so much athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, BA. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Now here's Barrett, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Count that bucket.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Ball against Barrett. There's a screen from downtown, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Okogie after the basket by Toronto. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry for 3. Bridges. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Pass to Okogie. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Here's Dick. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. What's not to love about opening day, Graham? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So it's the Hornets now. Toronto making their last shot. Ball no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Okogie, the pass to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Barrett. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Screen by Bridges. Ball no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. They grab their own miss. Outside Barrett. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first personal foul. And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
He hits the second from the line. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Screen by Bridges. Ball passes to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with a baseline jumper. Toronto trailing. They swipe it. 3-on-3. Williams a screen on Barnes. Ball passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Then he throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Charlotte on top, leading by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Ball with it. Picked up by Dick. He shoots. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 9.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash. But he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Now Ball. Screen by Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT. The PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Hurdle grabs a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Barrett. He's off on the layup. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Miller with it. Now guarded by Barrett. For 3, Bridges. Kept alive. Now Williams. Bridges outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Ball outside. Pass to Okogie. Here's Miller. Fires in the triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
For Toronto, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Inside and out of bounds. The Hornets will take it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
There's a screen. Ball with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Ball passes to Okogie. From deep. No good there. Some solid defense from Barrett. 3-on-3. Barnes with a screen on Miller. Kicks it out to Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The 3-ball. Williams grabs the board. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Dick. He drops it from range. Dick's got 6 points in the quarter.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Here's Ball. Bridges outside. Miller against Barnes. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by Barnes. And here they come. By himself. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And when you talk about Barnes, you start with his two-way ability, and we just saw it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Ball. Guarded by Dick. And Ball throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Williams with the screen. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Toronto Raptors.
They've been choosing.
Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed. During halftime. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Williams, Smith out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Hornets trail by 5. Smith right side. Outside man. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Abaji can't hit. Pass to Quickly. And there's a pick. Fires for 3. He's off on that one.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And here's Green from the arc. He buries it from 3. And this game is tied up now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Quickly outside, into the lane. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Mann. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 2.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Nurkic. Robinson with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
To the left side wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. Williams passes to Nurkic. Back to Williams. Williams cleaning up the miss.
Chasing down the offensive board. Williams there to get that second look.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. He gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Raptors lead by 3. To the inside. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Nurkic a screen on Quickly. Man, the pass to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. And here's Smith. The 3. He can't hit that time. 1:05 left to play in the third. Here's Abaji. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good. Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Mobo. Williams defending. And he gets that one. Mobo's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nurkic a screen on Quickly. To the wing on the left. And Charlotte, another three.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
Here's Mobo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobo's got 9 points here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Raptors. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett, and it's Ingram and it's small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Steps back. Now here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive because of how well they're executing.
Dick, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Outside Dick. To the paint. No luck on that one. Nice D from Bridges. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
And they're on the run. Barrett passes to Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up too.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's not a good play.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Here's Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Dick. Pass to Ingram. Barnes against Bridges. Here's Ingram. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Ball, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees.
15 fouls. At the line for the Hornets.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Barrett against Ball. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Okogie. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
There's a screen. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Ball looks over the floor. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants. The ball when it matters most.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram, the pass to Barrett. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And you know what? Ingram is always ready to score in the clutch, guys. He's a guy you can depend on to give you his best when his best is needed.
Okogie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Okogie. Screen by Bridges. Okogie on the wing. Guarded by Dick. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and that bucket's good. So the Raptors win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.
Welcome, everyone. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Barrett is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Dick can't get it to go. Down low. The kick out to Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Dick, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Ingram against Cunningham. Thompson passes to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Ingram. Back to Stewart. Shot clock at 3, and it's good on the layup.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivey on the wing. They get it again. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ingram setting a pick for Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Cunningham right side. That one drops for him. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in.
For your Raptors, number 25.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Barrett for three. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect. And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Curran sets the screen for Cunningham. Stewart finds Cunningham. Lets the three fly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Check in for Toronto.
And looking now at some numbers for Scotty Barnes. Coming off a terrific season, he put up about 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Now here's Pirtle. Nothing on the board. 35 seconds left in the first. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cunningham drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Barnes. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Detroit. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Ingram at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. The break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Back to Cunningham, and the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham against Quickly. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Duren finds Cunningham on the wing. Thompson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Mobo. From downtown, Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Stewart from outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got 6.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And that one, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 17. Pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
At the line.
It goes on Jaden Ivey.
What a snappy pass from Quickly, straight to the open teammate.
Toronto shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They grab their own miss. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 22 points per game last season. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
.135 left now here in the second. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Emmanuel Quickly. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid Ivey go.
Mobo can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Here's Quickly. Rebound by the Pistons. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. From the arc. The shot by Ivy, no good. Raptors trail by 14. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Duran, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
They keep feeding him and he's getting...
And that is it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Malik Beasley. Harris is out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Hardaway, and Schroeder in at the 1.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Detroit leading by 18. On the wing, Hardaway. Barrett covering. Harris setting the pick for Hardaway. And he gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his 3-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Ingram outside. Barnes screen on Beasley. Here's Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. The 3-pointer, no good. Pistons leading by 18. To the middle. And the dunk by Reed.
That's a tremendous pass from Schroeder. This guy's such a dependable offensive player.
The drive by Barnes. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Harris.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Hardaway sets a screen for Schroeder. This one for three, and Tim Hardaway Jr. with the three. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Dick, that's good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Schroeder, the layup missed.
Unbelievable. Blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's good from long range. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Harris. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easy for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Schroeder hits them both.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Dives for it. Dick with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dick's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Raptors trail by 18. Birtle with the ball, picked up by Harris. Birtle, the pass to Dick. He's looking for Birtle and finds him. Pocket 6. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Schroeder kicks to Reed. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Barnes outside. Misses the jumper.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his 5th foul. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Here's Dick. The shot's good. Dick's got 11 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And he makes that one.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
With the floater, Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Ingram. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors trail by 18. It's Boucher out there with Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Raptors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Detroit leading by 18. Pass to Duren. Duren with a screen on Barrett. Back to Duren. Boucher with the steal. Ingram with it. Picked up by Thompson. Barnes can't get it to go. And, well, Detroit shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Raptors trail by 18. It's stolen by Cunningham. 4-on-3 break. And Duren slams it in.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Whoa, the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And a wide open look for Cunningham. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Cunningham's got 31.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Cunningham for three. Ivy on the wing. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ingram. Good D by Thompson. Detroit leading by 17. Here's Ivy. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
With the drive, that one good for 2.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Pass to Ivy. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Docket Pirtle's checked in for the Raptors. Snatched up. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Ingram against Thompson. Ingram passes to Dick. Shot clock at 5. Ingram finds Dick. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cade Cunningham.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Ivy. Good on the three-point shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
That one goes in. Cunningham's got 35.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Dick passes to Ingram. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Asar Thompson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Top of the key jumper, no good. And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 23. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Here's Pirtle. Great defense that time from Duren. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.
Sports, bringing you the NBA. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. And we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Now here's Ball. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cunningham drives in. Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. Fades away. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Harris on the attack. And again, unable to change momentum here.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Cunningham with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Detroit shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
Yeah, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Now here's Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere. They love to see him get to the rim.
Pass to Thompson. Cunningham up top. He's got 5. There's the drive. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. That one's good for 2. Cunningham's got 9 points.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Pass to Ball. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Cunningham looking it over. Duren finds Cunningham. Stolen by Bridges. Ivy against Ball. Driving inside. Out to Bridges. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Thompson. Williams with the screen. And it's Ball off the drive. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Thompson.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Miller outside, out to Bridges. There's the 3. The Pistons clear it. Last time they met in Detroit.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Ball with it. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Charlotte on top. They're up by 2. And we'll return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Just 5 on the clock. Ball passes to Bridges. For 3, and it's rejected.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. And here's Ivy from the arc. And there's the drive. That evens the score.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Cunningham with some nice D. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Ball surveys the floor. From outside, off the mark.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Out to Bridges. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Over Stewart. Bridges misses.
Well, shots like that drive coaches back. Get up to throw down. Classic hustle play in transition from Thompson.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Miller against Cunningham. And here's Miller. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. The Pistons lead by 4. Cunningham outside. Cade Cunningham with the flush.
And Cade getting up that time.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball passes to Williams, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And here's Detroit. A big stretch here going, 10-2. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Craig?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And Ball throws it down.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham, right side. Back to Ivy. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Okogie's shot is off.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
From behind the arc, Cunningham drills it from way outside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Cunningham outside. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
And Duran doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duran.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duran did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The 3 from Ball. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 10 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Cunningham. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after.
And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Pistons.
One big reason.
And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Tobias Harris out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Hardaway in a 2-guard. Hardaway against Smith. Pass to Nurkic. And stolen by Hardaway. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. For 3, here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years. And that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves. And by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Again, Hardaway missing.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Williams from long range. Here's Nurkic with the second effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Harris.
Nurkic with the pump fake does a good job fooling the defender that time.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Hardaway.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Nurkic against Harris. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, Smith has some bunnies on him. Gets off the floor fast to slam it down.
Beasley pass to Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots. Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Hornets trail by 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Man with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Now here's man. Defense right on it. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Schroeder finds Harris. The offensive rebound.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Up top man. Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
Up top man. Covered by Schroeder. Fires the 3. And Reed pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 10. And here's Harris outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Harris, a screen on Williams. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. Smith with the rebound. Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Williams from long range. A shot to stop the run. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:04 left in the third quarter. And here's Harris outside.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Smith against Hardaway. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Harris outside. And again, no good by Detroit.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's man. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Beasley. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. Phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Outside, Williams. Nurkic a screen on Harris. Williams from long range. And so it's Detroit earning this break in the action, up 10. Their play is... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's the Hornets 5. He was all alone on that one.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Williams with the screen. Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Thompson.
Boy, LaMelo has all the tools. I mean, a deep, deep bag.
Reed's checked in for the Pistons. Detroit leading by 7. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3 ball.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Ball with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Miller. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Miller on the wing, defended by Thompson. Pass to Williams. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Here's Cunningham. There's the steal. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Thompson. Great D that time from Miller. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And it's all from 3-point range.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Pass to Okogie. This one for 3. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham outside. Inside. The 3 is up. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Turin in the post. Working on Williams. A deep 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for 1, Miles Bridges.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Here's Williams. Bridges with room to shoot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball. And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. That shot off. Good D by Duren. The Pistons have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And finished off by Stewart.
I wonder, Stewart, with that wingspan, just where you can throw lobs for him to still throw it down.
And Williams punches it home.
There are only two players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Cunningham outside. It's good. Cunningham's got 31 points.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball outside. Fires from way outside. No good. So we see the Pistons get the win here.
That's the
exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
Hello, best. Ball fan. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months from R.J. Barrett.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Barrett, no good. And here's Sharp. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Here's Ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bridges a screen on Barrett. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Ingram attacking. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. 4-point game. There's Ball with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 5.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Now Dick. Ingram outside. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Hornets. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
3 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems as the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Ball. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep, Williams. Miller outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams has a screen for Miller. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Dick, that's good. Dick's got 5.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Ball. After R.J. Barrett's bubble. And Ball slams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
And that one's good. Ingram. And here is Ball. 11 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
4 seconds left. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Ingram. Barrett is out there with Dick. Then it's Robinson, and it's Barnes at the 4 slot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Barrett kicks to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Barrett against Ball. Out to Bridges. Ball, a screen on Barnes. Bridges passes to Okogie. Just 4 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Williams can't hit. Toronto's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Okogie's got himself on the board with 3 there. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Heat in Miami. Back to Ingram. Now Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Here's Ball. Pass to Okogie. Picked by Williams. Ball against Barrett. Ball feeling it out a bit. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Raptors ball.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. The most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's Barrett on the wing, covered by Miller. Barrett against Miller. Ingram wide open. No good from outside.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Dick. Out to Ingram. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. To the paint, stolen by Robinson.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there, ready to pick it off.
Nobody near Barnes. No good on the three.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. .41 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
They set the screen. Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
And here's Barnes for three. Rebound by Okogie.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 12 in the game. And Ingram launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action in just a minute.
Look here now at Charlotte. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen some good stuff from him in this game.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it.
Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Grant Williams. Trey Mann is out there with Smith. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
On the wing, man. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Docket Pirtles check in for Robinson. On the wing, man. Quickly covering. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nurkic. Back to man. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 5. And that one's good. Abaji's got his first 3 points of the game.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's man. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And that one's good quickly.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble.
Mercy me.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Out to the right wing. Right wing. And that one's good. Abaji's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Walter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Raptors foul call. Ochai Abaji. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's man. That one drops for him. He has 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Mobo. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's man. Quickly covering. Screen by Nurkic. Outside Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
More and more Grant Williams showing the ability to get others involved.
Raptors leading by 3. Pass to Walter. Down low. Here's Mobo. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Out left to the wing. Nurkic dishes to Williams. Nurkic is screen on quickly. Back to Nurkic. Launches it. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Off target with his three. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 4. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball out to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Barrett for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Barrett's got 11 points.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
For 3, Ingram. Bridges with the board. Kobe for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Barrett. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Robinson, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Williams a screen. Kobe, the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Ingram left side. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's a Kobe. Barrett covering. A Kobe, the pass to Williams. Over Barrett. Williams can't get it to go. Raptors with the lead. Ingram outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball dishes to Williams. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside, ball.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ball, the pass to Kobe. And it's good for 2. And the Hornets lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Outside ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dick. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball, and it matters most.
Dick passes to Ingram. Barnes the screen. Inside, pass to Dick. Just 5 on the clock.
Good! And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's a screen. It's stolen by Barrett. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nails the triple.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Here's Charlotte.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
Here's Ball. Miller outside. Ball, a screen on Ingram. Outside, Ball. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Barnes. Got it. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure the previous play is by rule. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
The rule number 4 is confirmed.
And the officials have looked it over and confirmed the basket was no good. We're going to go to and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Ball with it. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's a Kogi in at the 3, the small forward. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Miller. Williams, a screen on Ingram, and it's Miller penetrating. Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the way. Miller's got the first basket here in overtime for Charlotte.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Dick finds Ingram. Back to Dick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
You look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Charlotte in the lead. Charlotte moving it around. Akogi, the pass to Williams. It's Miller on the wing. Williams sends a screen for Miller. Pass to Williams. No one near him. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto with the ball. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Barnes screen on Miller. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. And there it is for him. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
For three, Ingram traps in the tray. Ingram's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. A dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Bridges inside. Barrett covering. 6 to shoot. There's Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, here's Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Bridges kicks to Ball. A three. Robinson pulls it in.
And the game has actually come down to this. They need a bucket, or you can practically call it a wrap.
Barnes sets a screen for Dick. Outside for Robinson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Hornets with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Raptors foul call. R.J. Barrett. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Kept alive. He can't get it to go. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a